Hey guys, Marshmallow Chomp here, back with another video, and today I am going to be coming at you with a very underrated card from the brand new booster pack set, core set in Yu-Gi-Oh! Battle of Chaos. I recently just went to the sneak peek tournament and the format wasn't great, but I was running my brand new Melfi Tri-Brigade deck, and I found within the commons and the bulk that I got from my packs actually a very solid common that I've not even heard anyone mention, and honestly I think this card could be really good in the right hands. And the reason I noticed it is because of how well this card works in Melfi Tri-Brigade. This card is Onibimaru Soul Sweeper. It is a rank 2 Xyz that requires 2+ level 2 monsters. It has 1900 attack, 1600 defense. The reason this card is so good is because 1, it can get you into your Zeus pretty easily. It's rank 2, so it works great with Melfis or anything else that runs a lot of level 2s, and it can recycle your Tri-Brigades. So, not to mention as well, before I do carry on, there's a lot of banishing going on right now, and when I'm going against a lot of decks, so even if you're not banishing, this card can help you recycle those cards. So basically what Onibimaru Soul Sweeper does is you can detach a material to target a monster your opponent controls, banish it until your opponent's end phase. So this is a bit like Destiny Hero Doomlord, which isn't bad. It can get rid of some troublesome monsters for a turn, and then if it's all successful you can maybe attack directly and then turn that into your Divine Arsenal Zeus, just for a solid stat line who can board wipe and stay alive. But the more important effect, which is what I think makes this card so good, if this card in its own owner's control is destroyed by an opponent's card, so that means by battle or card effect, you can target banished monsters up to the number of materials that this card had, shuffle them into the deck. So basically, say it gets beat over, or it gets negated and destroyed, this is where you're going to be able to recycle. And let's face it, if you're threatening to banish one of their monsters for the turn and maybe OTK them, they're going to need to stop and destroy this card. And then that will allow you to recycle your cards. So I'm going to go through a couple examples here. Say in your starting hand you have Tri-Brigade Fractal. What Fractal does is you discard it from your hand and send a Tri-Brigade from your deck to the grave. So you activate Fractal, it doesn't get negated, and the play carries on. So you then send Tri-Brigade Kit to the graveyard. When Kit is sent to the graveyard, what she does is allow you to send another card to the graveyard, such as Tri-Brigade Nerval. When Nerval's sent to the graveyard, you are allowed to add a Tri-Brigade from your deck to hand, such as Karis. Karis will be then added to your hand, and what Karis can do is discard one card to special summon itself as a level 2. Any of these Tri-Brigade monsters all have the effect that they can banish cards from the grave, and then bring out a link monster with a link rating equal to the amount of cards banished. So let's say you are running Melfis, and I don't know, you discard or just even normal summon and you've been through a few turns. But for this example, let's say you discard Philariform Mystical Beast of the Forest to special summon your Tri-Brigade Karis. Now what you can do is banish your 4 beasts in grave to allow you to bring Tri-Brigade Shurag onto the field. And what Shurag does is Shurag can banish a card every time you special summon a beast, well, once per turn, and when it dies it lets you do some searching. However, you've now got Shurag and Karis, and you've not used a normal summon. So if you're running Tri-Brigade Melfis like I am, pretty much every card in this deck is a level 2. So let's just say you had a spare Melfi Catty in your hand, summon the Catty, overlay the 2, go into Onibimaru Soul Sweeper, And when Shorag is brought out, for the first time he's brought out, he can count for his own effects. So you can banish one card your opponent controls, then let's say detach Catty to banish one your opponent controls for the turn. Already you've got 4,900 attack power, and that's with just the Tri-Brigade combo and nothing else fancy going off, which, let's face it, if your deck's really well optimized, you're probably going to be doing a bit more than that. But this alone is 49, and you've perma-banished and temporarily banished one card in your opponent's field. Now, if you go in for the attack, or they go for Torrential or whatever, let's say they do Torrential Tribute on your Onibimaru Soul Sweeper summon. What this does is Shorag will allow you to add a Beast Warrior or Winged Beast monster from deck to hand whose level is less than or equal to the number of banished Beast Warrior and Winged Beast monsters. So there you go, you've got 4, so that means you can add a level 4 or lower from deck to hand. Now, let's say this is Chain Link 2, so this one happens first. That could be classed as being chained incorrectly, but you still got 3 in your banish pile. And again, all the cards in Melfi Tri-Brigade are probably going to be level 2, level 1. The only targets that you're not going to be able to hit, now it's only 3, are the likes of Rescue Cat and Tri-Brigade Fractal. But anyway, this card goes from Torrential, you get your Search. This card goes, you've got 1 material, which is Karis, and you can bring one of these cards back into your deck. You're probably going to be bringing this one back, but say you've not got enough Tri-Brigade cards, you've used too many Tri-Brigade cards, or you don't own enough to do the engine multiple times, like I only own 1 Tri-Brigade kit. You might want to shuffle Kit back into your deck so you can do the whole thing and bring out a second Shorag. Now, to bring out an Onibimaru Soul Sweeper, I've already gone through how you can do the Tri-Brigade combo, and that will get you your Shorag on the field and your Karis in defense mode. This is pretty easy because you've not used a normal summon, so there's a lot of normal summons you can go for. But let's say the Tri-Brigade combo didn't happen. Let's say you saw none of your Tri-Brigades in your hand. How easy is it to still get a rank to Xyz? Now, don't forget as well, I'm not saying this card should be your go-to Xyz monster every single time, because we do have the likes of Joyous Melfis, Melfi of the Forest, which I don't currently have, Melfi Mommy, number 64 running Raccoon Sindeu, number 45, and even number 96. Cards like these are great candidates that you could be bringing out to then go into Zeus, basically. But if you do happen to want a Onibimaru, or actually any of these, how are you going to be able to bring them out easily? So your first candidate in this deck to easily bring out rank 2s is Nimble Beaver. Nimble Beaver, when summoned, can special summon a level 3 or lower Nimble monster from deck or grave. So typically you go for another Nimble Beaver. Unfortunately, I only have the 1 copy, so what I go for is good old Nimble Momonga. There you go, you've got your 2 level 2s. Then you can overlay, you've got your Onibimaru Soul Sweeper. Next play that you can go for. Now obviously there's going to be more than just these plays to get level 2s on the field, but these are very, very simple ways that only require 1 card to go into it. So, good old Rescue Cat. When Rescue Cat is summoned, you can send it to the grave, special summon 2 level 3 or lower beasts from your deck. Not only is that good because you get the 2 level 3 or lower beasts like the Nimbles, but you've got another beast in grave that you can banish for your Tri-Brigade Shorag or Baron Blossom or whatever else. The monsters special summoned this way are destroyed at the end of this turn, so you do actually need to use them. And that could be Onibimaru. We could even go for our Valeraphon. Valeraphon, what that one does is discard a card, target a level 2 or lower beast in grave, and special summon it. In attack mode or face down defense. Obviously if you want to Xyz, you'll go for the face up attack. Overlay, that's your 1 card combo. Not to mention, if you are running a lot of level 2 beasts and your discard was the Fabled Cerberus, if this card's discarded to the grave, special summon it, you're going to get 3 level 2s on the field, which you could use for Link, Xyz, or even, if you noticed earlier, Onibimaru can have 2+ level 2s, same goes for Melffy Mommy actually, and I believe Joyous Melffys too, let me just check that. Yes, Joyous Melffys can have multiple as well. Joyous Melffys has a similar effect. So if you so desire, you could have a 3 material Onibimaru to then go detach, banish for a turn, then they kill it. That is 2 materials left, which means 2 of your cards that are banished coming back to your deck. This card's very good, it's a nice tech option, it's very cheap, it's very common. I opened 5 Battle of Chaos packs and I got 3 Onibimaru Soul Sweepers. This is a great card, as you can see, it is from Battle of Chaos there, and obviously every time, if you're able to wipe the board or just smack into a defense position monster or even beat over something, you can then go into your Divine Arsenal Zeus, which is a great Xyz monster to have as a ending board. Say if you weren't able to do much more than an Onibimaru, this is a great way to end your board for your opponent's turn. Then go detach 2, boom, get board wipe. Also, another quick thing I will mention, this isn't really to do with Onibimaru, but a great way to get more level 2s in a beast deck. Twin Twisters, if you discard Fabled Cerberus, you get in that pop 2 spell and up to 2 spell and trap, and the free summon, which is great. But overall, Onibimaru, really great. It can get you Zeus easily, it can recycle your Tri-Brigade engine easily, and typically you're going to be having some other beasts in the banish pile that you don't want to be banished, maybe like a Nimble Beaver, because he's just sitting there in the grave. Onibimaru is the guy to bring them back. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you want my deck profile on Melffy Tri-Brigade, do let me know. I do love the deck a lot. I do also have a Red Eyes Black Dragon deck in the works, as well as maybe a Exodia deck. So if you want any deck list for IRL or even Master Duel, to be honest, hit me up and I will give you them. And let me know if your thoughts on Onibimaru Soul Sweeper. Do you think this card's going to be good in Melffy Tri-Brigade or even any other decks? And are there any other cool cards in Battle of Chaos that people aren't talking about that I missed? Let me know in the comments. I'll see you guys in the next video.